Good cup of Joe. Good cup of Joe right here, y'all. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Depending on where you are on the globe. Thank you all that are coming in for joining me here at Bloom From Within Love TikTok Live. Hope you guys are doing good this glorious Saturday. Chillax, soulful, solitude, silly Saturday. Oh God, sorry. What you're looking at is considered to be the stone of the divine feminine. It's a flower agate. Very, very, very sensual, very soft, very elegant, but embodies the divine feminine energy, okay? When we say divine, we're talking about higher vibrational, evolved, higher self, higher consciousness, 5D. When you hear that word divine, right? Divine. Someone embodying their divine energy. So I selected it on purpose for today's reading because my intention is to channel this through the reading and, of course, if you're open to it, to you. We all embody divine feminine. So I just want to put a disclaimer out here that divine feminine doesn't mean women only or ladies only. We all have masculine and feminine. The divine feminine is the nurturing, the receptive, the soft, the intuitive, the elegant, the softer version, right? It's the more subtle, the more peace-loving, the more grounded. The masculine is more action, right? Action, passion, the kind of protective, movement, right? That's the masculine. When the masculine is divine, right? It's a beautiful thing. But anything out of order or out of balance is chaos, right? But anyway, my intention is to channel it. I am an energy channel. I'm not just a reader, okay? So I'm a Reiki master, certified Reiki master, as well as a light language and energy channel. So I do receive intuitive guidance, you guys. I do channel energy quite often. Even if I don't officially announce it, I channel energy, okay? You don't have to worry about it, though. It's only from source, the higher self, all love energy, and your higher self won't permit anything that is not in alignment for you anyway, okay? So it's not something that you have to feel weirded out by. But I just wanted to show you guys this. I hope my moderators are on the video. Hope you guys are on. I can't see the camera, so you guys could watch the chat here. But yeah, isn't it gorgeous though? I don't know if you guys can see it since I can't quite see. It's called flower agate, right? Look at that. And this energy from it, you guys, is it's so calming. It's like there's a subtle stillness, but it's potent. Interesting, a very interesting stone. Anyway, make your mark. But let me go ahead and put what this is about. So as you guys come in, I want you to look at what this reading is, okay? This reading is going to be... Oh, come on, pen. The divine feminine, right? But here we go. It's the divine feminine reading, right? Tarot / oracle. I'm doing this so when you guys come in, you can see what it is, right? Tarot / oracle reading. It's about the divine feminine's journey, her path to her prosperity. I don't know if you guys were able to see that in the little title there, but this is what this reading is going to be, focusing on what that journey has looked like for you, okay, and where it's going. Your journey in the Divine Feminine's energy, your path to your prosperity, okay? So it's like a prosperity reading, but the emphasis is focused on the feminine, okay? Whatever you resonate, if you resonate with being a divine feminine, like you're primarily operate from your feminine energy, right? Then this will strongly resonate with you, whether you're a guy or a girl, okay? Because the emphasis is on the feminine, okay? So if your operation in the world is more so in that feminine energy, you know, there you go. Okay, your journey to prosperity. What it's looked like. So we're going to get a 9-card spread with one of the oracles. I want to say it's going to be the Divine Feminine or the Priestess of Light. We're going to clarify it with the other oracle. We're going to also clarify with the tarot and get some oracle messages closing out. Y'all know me. I freestyle it. I go how I feel like I'm guided. But that's kind of the base of what we're going to be doing. Okay. So those of you coming in, take a look at this. This is what this is. Okay. So it's not a Q&A. It's not personal questions and answers here. So I want you guys to look at that so you know what we're doing. All right. But it still doesn't matter because once I move it, then some people are going to come in and they're not going to know. So moderators, help me out. I don't even know if you guys be on live. You may be busy today for all I know. So you may not be on. That's all good. All right. So I'm going to move this out the way so we can have some space to work here. Let's start with the spiritual AF just to get you guys an overall message concerning like, where are you at right now? How are you feeling? Where are you at? Okay, in terms of your journey here, relating to, you know, cultivating or developing and coming into alignment with your prosperity. And when you hear me say prosperity, prosperity means something different for everybody. Okay, not everybody wants a mansion on a hill, you know, so you have to take this as it resonates. Prosperity simply means your personal soul's desire for utter abundance, wealth, safety, security, success, right? Whatever that looks like for you. Okay, it's going to be different for everybody. I need to say that because everybody don't want the same stuff. Everybody's not looking for all that, right? It's based on your own soul. Okay. All right. It also includes wellness because what is the money, you know, and I want to just say that as a message. What is the money? What is all this stuff if you're not well? Hear me out. What is it worth to you if you're not well? And when I say well, I mean from the inside out, baby. I mean your emotions, your mind, your psyche, right? Your soul, your insides, your spirit, your physical body. And not when I say physical body, I'm not talking about this surface, superficial 3D version of perfection that most of us try to attain to get some kind of outcome. I'm not talking about that. When I say your body, I mean, how do you feel in your body? Do you feel well? Do you feel healthy? Right? In the physical, not the surface shit, okay? Not that it, you know, doesn't serve a place, but that's not what abundance is and prosperity is. What is all that? Come on, guys, right? We see it all day long in Hollywood, right? Hollywood, mass media, you know what I'm saying? The rich and famous, right? Some of those folks are some of the most miserable people on the earth. Right? And let me add a disclaimer. They're not miserable because they have money. They're miserable because their soul is empty. They're miserable because they're out of balance. They're miserable because that's pretty much all they got. Okay? For those that are on that side, I'm not saying all of them are that way. I'm talking about the ones that, you know what I'm saying, they have everything in the 3D, but for whatever reason, they're tortured. For whatever reason, you know what I'm saying, they always going to jail and they crack the hell out, and you know what I'm saying, for whatever reason, they're just not satisfied. They can't find fulfillment, even though they have everything in the 3D that you can imagine and wish for, right? They can get all the plastic surgery they want. They can get all of the trainers they want. They can get all of the top of the line, this and that, and you know what I'm saying? But for some reason, so when I speak of prosperity, I'm not talking about us just attaining a level of financial accomplishment. I'm talking about on a holistic whole sense. And this is the divine feminine's journey to that. This reading is going to talk about that. Because there's often a death, you know, there's all these transformative seasons that we have to go through, right? So we can come into alignment, get our energy clear, wake up, unplug, you know, disintegrate illusions, like all kinds of shit, right? So let's see. Let's get you guys a spiritual AF here. Right? Let's do it. Light team. Let's get an overall message. How's the collective feeling? Right now, in this now moment, the divine feminine, their journey to prosperity. How are they feeling? These are hard to shuffle too. Sorry, guys. Where are they at, team? Love and light. I call on the violet fire. Golden white light. Circle of love. Light, protection, reflection, deflection. Amplify my intentions, team, around me in this reading. With each breath, may I be more and more grounded through my root chakra, down into my feet, into the core of Gaia. May only the highest vibrational, benevolent, true and accurate and concise guidance and loving messages come through. Intuitive guidance, interpretation, in accordance to the collective's higher self, their light team, their highest and greatest good, for themselves and all that are involved. May it be understood, may it provide peace, may it provide clarity, may it provide confirmation, may it provide comfort, may it provide direction, understanding. Acceptance, neutrality. Alchemy to any resistance that we may have to the path of the divine feminine, attaining prosperity with each stage and phase. All right, let's do it. Thank you, team. I invite you to set your intentions. Whoever's on here, welcome everybody coming in. I'm sorry I can't see if you're making comments, but I just want to say thank you if you are making loving comments, or if you're sending any likes or hearts or gifts or diamonds or anything like that. Thank you. It's so appreciated, okay? I upload all of the lives to the YouTube channel as like a basic upload. It doesn't have a title, you know, just with the dates. And I just do that for you all here on TikTok if you want to be able to go back, right, and look at it, okay? So that's on my YouTube channel, Bloom From Within Love. If you go to the TikTok profile, there is an icon under my picture that you can select. It'll take you straight there, okay? Whew. All right. Set your intentions, get your coffee, your tea, your water, get comfortable. Let's take some nice deep breaths and let's have a good old time on Soulful Stillness Saturday, silly Saturday, right? All right, let's do it. Thank you, team. We have some messages here. Spiritual. Wow. Thank you, team. Anything? Wow. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. What is the overall message with the Divine Feminine Collective and what they're going through, or what they feel regarding their path to prosperity? Let's see. All right. It says here, your growth scares people who don't want to change. Ooh. Your growth scares people who don't want to change. Divine Feminine, your growth scares people who don't want to change. That's what your path has been like. That's what you're feeling right now. So many of you are in an energy of like just coming to the realization that not everybody can go with you on your path. Coming to the realization that sometimes people just won't understand. You're coming to the realization that some people are intimidated by your tenacity. And it was hard for many of you. That's the message that I'm getting. It was hard because you love people. You wanted to remember your roots. You wanted to try to stay connected. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want to appear to be, you were just down to earth for those that I'm picking up here, okay? Down to earth. You didn't want to seem like you thought you were better than anybody, or you didn't want to exclude, even though you knew you were on this journey, you knew it, right? And you also knew that you couldn't force or project that onto other people, right? So you tried to respect everybody, and you wanted to include, but which most of you have come to realize is that it doesn't work. Like sometimes it creates rifts, it creates static, it creates all sorts of stuff when other people may be operating in a lower vibration or they're unawakened. And so the essence of some of you triggered that in some people. So like it says here, your growth scares people who don't want to change, okay? That's what a lot of you are feeling. And it says here, are you getting shit? Oh boy. Are you getting shit from people you think should be cheering you on? So you realize that you didn't get support, and you have to accept that, okay? That people were not in a vibrational place to truly cheer you on, okay? Not truly. And y'all know why I'm saying that, right? If you thought of them as scared people instead of giant assholes, sorry, instead of giant assholes, okay, could you be more compassionate? And see, I love this. It's soft. I'm glad I got the Divine Feminine stone out here. Okay, I love this. It's saying, could you be more compassionate if you really looked at them as scared people, right? Versus the assholes, because that's how you feel, and I can relate. It's like, nah, yeah, right? Or at least let their current asshole-ishness slide for now. Compassion tastes nice and minty fresh, doesn't it? So what I'm picking up is many of you learned that, you know what, you don't have to hold the grudge. You don't have to, you feel your feelings, you acknowledge, when you feel hurt or upset by, the conduct and behavior of people who didn't really cheer you on or support you. But you also realize that they're hurt. They're scared, hurt souls that are not dealing with some things. And so you don't, it's not saying that any of you like kept tolerating it. You realize that, you know, you did have to remove yourself or put, you know, some kind of healthy boundaries or limit contact or something, right? And kind of let it go in your heart. Like, that's the divine feminine energy. Okay. Like, okay, that's, you know, that's where they're at, you know, and it's okay. And I'm going to just, you know, keep on my path, right? So that's lovely for those of you who, you know, fell into that category there. So it says here, the present moment is a fucking amazing. It's a fucking amazing. So many of you learned how to be in the now as the divine feminine. You realized that you can't, if you wanted to keep growing in your journey into your prosperity, that you really had to let go of old disempowering narrative stories about money, about wealth, about prosperity, about success, about who you are, about what happened, about your failures, about what people did, about your mishaps, about your setbacks. Many of you realize that it was all a part. It was all a part of your unique journey. And that being here in this now is fucking amazing, because that is where you find your peace. That is where you find your bliss. That is where you realize that is where you create from. Your point of manifestation is in the now. And you realized that, okay, yes, I validate every experience I've ever had. But in this now, it's fucking amazing. I may not have attained everything yet. People may not like me. People may not get me. People may not understand me. I'm fully aware because I'm the divine feminine. I understand. But I have a team that is constantly surrounding me. My higher self, right? Whatever resonates with you with you, benevolence, love, universal energy, right? And that's fucking amazing. And that's empowerment, right? Many of you realize like you had to embrace that. Like, okay, I can't be talking about what happened 20 years ago always, because that keeps you stunted. I can't be always replaying out, you know what I'm saying? You did the inner work. It's not that you're trying to deny it. It's you went on the path. Like, you dealt with the pain. You dealt with the demons. You dealt with the you know what I'm saying? All the traumas, right? But then those of you who resonate with this now, you came to a point where you realize that I cannot replay this. I will retain the lessons. I will retain the wisdom, yes. But it doesn't serve me well as a divine feminine on my path and journey to prosperity to keep talking about literally 20 years ago when so-and-so did this and that, or, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, it keeps you in that loop of that energy when you are empowered. You are empowered. And many of you realize that is fucking amazing that you can choose to be in the now, right? So it says, open up your eyeballs and look around. Even if you happen to be in the shittiest of all shit times. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I could just relate to these cards. That's why I be laughing. There's probably something beautiful to notice right this very second. And you guys, some of you have mastered that. Okay. It could be that babies have eyelashes, right? And how could babies get any fucking cuter than having little baby eyelashes? Or maybe it's just that you took a breath and you didn't think you'd be able to do that, but you did it. Amazeballs. You fucking breathed. You're here, connected to your body. And I think many of you on this journey have learned that you had to often stop and just connect to your own energy and check in with yourself as the divine feminine. And that was amazing, that brought power in itself, that you didn't have to get disarrayed or scattered or fragmented because everybody else is, right? In your environment, like it said, the shittiest of shittiest, right? It said the shittiest of shit, right? You realized that, this is fucking amazing that I can do this. I don't have to be at the whims of everyone else's energy. Or everyone, you see what I'm saying? Not that you didn't care. You just realize that that's not my journey. That's their experience. That's their perception. That's their path. And you can send them love and light, but you realize that you didn't have to get in a disarray with them because they were in a disarray. Powerful divine feminines. Those of you who are resonating with that. Ooh, and you guys know this, and some of you guys are screaming this to people who try to take advantage of you. It says, the world doesn't owe you anything. Right? I think you guys, if you're resonating with this reading so far, I think as the divine feminine, you guys know this. Right? But you have to also realize that, here's the message, now it's coming. You owe nobody nothing. You owe no one nothing. Nah, nothing. Nothing. Right? And I'm saying this in a funny way because a lot of you in this journey as divine feminine, you had to overcome a lot of people trying to guilt trip you and trying to manipulate your energy, manipulate your caring nature, manipulate your time, manipulate your resources, yet try to make you feel dumbfounded all at the same time. So many of you realize, like, wait a minute, wait. Even if someone was assisting you in some way, many of you had to come to realize like there needed to be a balance because you wasn't selling your soul for no assistance. You wasn't selling your individuality, right? Your autonomy, your freedom, your free will and liberty in the name of $50. Okay? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Because what many of you have gone through is dealing with people who abused power. Okay? Because during different transitions of life, there was no, you had to go through what everybody else go through. Loss, right? That's just the human journey. And so in positions where you thought people were going to help you and support you, but they used the position of power the wrong way. It's like, I don't owe you my blood, sweat, and tears. I'm not a servant boy, a servant girl. I'm not a flunky. I'm not beneath you. It took many of you a while there because you wanted to do what was right. The divine feminine, anybody who's really on that kind of path, your heart, was always in all those seasons, like you wanted to do what was right. You wanted to do what was fair and right to people. You wanted to show your gratitude and appreciation, but you also wanted to be respected and own your individuality, right? And to not be taken advantage of all because you have a mishap. There's a lot of cultural toxicities with, belief systems and programs that if I help you, I own you. Don't think so. Okay. And then you guys also have accepted through different seasons that, okay, you were responsible for your own life. And so many of you, you're like, I'm okay, no matter what, at the end of the day, nobody owes me nothing. Okay. I'm responsible for my own life, but I'm also equally responsible for not allowing people to treat me any old kind of way, even if they are giving me $50. Okay. If that's going to be their energy, I'd rather suffer alone. Because that's honoring to me. That's giving the energy, the frequency of I honor me. And I'm not going to allow abuse or misuse of power in my life where I have a say. Now take that with wisdom and balance. Of course, we all in the 3D have a universal 3D system of rules on a global scale. Okay, so please take this with balance. What I'm talking about is these personal little situations, these personal little relationships and scenarios. Okay. As divine feminine, many of you came to realize that, right? And you're screaming it to other people like, I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to sing Rock'a My Baby. I don't have to be your emotional band-aid. You know, you treat me like shit. I don't have to be your emotional band-aid. I'm not responsible, you know what I'm saying, for making you feel uplifted when you are hell-bent on making me feel low. Don't think so. You guys realize, you know, that's coming through. What is that? Reciprocity. You guys learned a major lesson about reciprocity, that, you know, you deserved everything that you gave out as well. And how to kind of look at that like, okay, they want an awful lot from me. They want me to be the cheerleader. They want me to be the supporter. They want me to come to the party. They want me to damn, you know what I'm saying, kiss ass. They want me to, you know what I'm saying, all this extra, tell them how wonderful they are and all kind of stuff. But it's like pulling wisdom teeth to get them to do the same. Right? Every excuse in the world. So you guys realize, like, nah, okay, since the world don't owe me nothing, I'm going to pour it into me. Everything that I keep trying to pour out to everybody, right, hoping that it'll be reciprocated. Since the world doesn't owe me anything and I don't owe nobody anything, I'm going to pour all that back into me as a divine feminine. I am going to invest in me when no one else will. But many of you realize, like, that was the key to changing your own vibration. Because if we're not investing it in ourselves, we're giving off a frequency that we don't feel like we're worth investing in. That everybody else is priority and not you are the priority. This is where you're going to be able to serve the collective best. If you're not doing this for you, then you end up just being sucked dry. And then once people suck you dry, then they ready to throw you in the trash. Even though they were the ones that contributed to the sucking dry knee, right? Right? Okay, so let's go on the back here. It says, acting like the world owes you something keeps you in a mentality of scarcity. Here is the hard truth. The universe never borrowed anything from you. All the gifts she's given you so far have been gifts. If you treat everything in your life like that, you'll be a lot happier, unless you're a dick. Then you'll just be grumpy grumpersons. It's your choice, boo-boo. So, divine feminine, that's something you've learned too. It's like, look, okay, I'm just going to be grateful and happy for every gift I got. This has been a long part of the journey, okay? Where you just said, okay, you know what? I'm thankful. I'm going to be happy for what I have. I may not have the kind of support, you know, you let go of that. Like, I'm happy for me coming into a place of being able to support me. Forget all the other shit. I'm happy that I'm in a place to grow and evolve and appreciate the self at the end of the day. I'm happy, you know what I'm saying, if I did get good support from somebody, I'm happy for the decent kind of support I got. I'm happy for any encounter, you know what I'm saying, of kindness or compassion that was real and not attached to some bullshit, right? I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for, you know, even the lessons and the tough stuff, you know, that's a gift in a way. Because now, as I continue on my journey as the divine feminine, oh, what wisdom I have attained on my crown that I can take with me, that I'll never be the same. Nobody can take that, right? You had to come to understand that, and your desire is, you know, for, of course, the world and those around you to get it, but you also realize that you can't do nothing about that, right? As the divine feminine. All right, that's beautiful, you guys. So that's how y'all feeling. That's the energy most of you all are in concerning your path, okay, to prosperity and what you've gone through, what you've encountered, and situations, circumstances as you went through your growth process, your transformation, your dark nights of the soul, right? So now let's get into it. Light team, please help me to not be so talkative today. Y'all know it's our talks, light team. Okay? I need y'all to help me. Help me, please. The guided messages come through too much and I can't keep up with it sometimes. Oh, Lord. I know the people listening probably be like, Lord. Like, this girl, she can talk. Shit. But at least it's something good. She can talk, but if you pay attention, there's so much richness there. There's so much wisdom. And I'm not saying that to toot my own horn. I'm saying that because even I had to come to realize that I was an old soul, that I had many carnations. I had so much professional work done, you guys, and I'm not going to even get into my personal story here. But there is a story. Okay? And I had to come to terms with it, that I was a starseed. I had to come to terms with that I had carnated so many times. And that's what happens. You know, we retain all of that data. And when you tap into it, then it starts to just come out, right? When you get into alignment. So that's what it's about. It ain't about me just trying to toot my horn and all that. The surface stuff, you know what I mean? Even I had to accept it, like Brandy, accept it. Everybody else strutting around, you know what I'm saying, like ostriches and peacocks. And don't have half of it, you know what I'm saying? That wisdom, that knowledge there, right? So let's see. The mantra you guys hear in the background, it's powerful. It's a healing mantra that heals all diseases, as well as like clear the aura. I told you guys everything I do is for a reason. It may seem random, but it ain't. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm sorry I can't see your lovely faces or your lovely comments, but I am glad you're here if you're here, and I appreciate you watching and listening and sending positive energy and vibes. Those of you who are in that kind of energy, just know that I receive it. When I end it, you know what I'm saying, I do look at the stats and all of that stuff, and so I just want to say thank you. It's appreciated, and may it be amplified back to you. Every ounce of love and kindness and positivity you send to me, may it be amplified back to you, okay, where you need it the most. I just want to say that. All right, let's do it like me. Thank you. Let's get that 9-card spread. I know you guys want me to pull. I already got the guidance here. For the collective 9-card spread, the divine feminine, her journey to her prosperity. What does that look like for her? What are the messages? Divine feminine, her journey to her prosperity. What does that look like for the divine feminine? Her journey to her prosperity. What are the messages for the divine feminine? Her journey to her prosperity. Boom. This is beautiful. Ooh, guess what's at the bottom, y'all? Kali Ma whooping ass. Kali Ma. Woo. So many of you guys have encountered Kali. Oh my gosh. I love her energy. Y'all should Google the story of Kali Ma, okay? The mother of the universe. I release all that doesn't serve me, period. It's time to be the truth of who I am. Boom. Mic drop. That has been the path that you have been on, okay? Coming to release all that doesn't serve you in a high vibrational way so that you can embody and be the truth of who you are. Shit. All right, let's get the messages. Thank you, team. Whew, this is powerful. Okay, so it says here, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. It says here, we got, and I might mess up some of these names, y'all. So, ooh, Lilith is in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. Lilith, yeah, I am no shoes. The first woman, okay? Anyway, let me get on track. I'm sorry. Okay. So you guys, Perpetua is the leading lady that started your reading here. And she is the saint of authenticity. It says, I am my authentic self in all circumstances. So that is the leading card of your reading. Okay, so you guys had to go through many seasons towards getting to your abundance or your prosperity, or you may still be, where you realize that it was going to have to come from your authenticity. Okay, it had to. I can't show you guys all the cards because I want to try to keep this moving as fast as I can. But you came to understand and realize that she was like one of my relatives. Anyways, you had to kind of realize, like, if I want success in my life on my terms, I'm going to have to come into alignment with my authentic self, okay? Then we have Fatima, the mother of the, what it says, the I ams. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. Ooh, so you guys let go of outdated belief systems, realizing that it was all about love. So you let go of man-made religious rules and regulations, systems of control, fear-based stuff, all of that stuff that was ego-based, all that stuff that perpetuated out of balance, masculine energy that perpetuated oppression to women. You let it go. You realize that love was your lineage, love was your birthright, and gratitude, being grateful for all that was, being grateful is your religion. That was the only thing that you had a rule about, okay? It's like, I have no system of beliefs except for love and being grateful. You realize that you had to let it go, let it go, let it go, that it was restrictive, right? Oh, the Empress, Our Lady of Guadalupe, okay? You guys embody the Empress, which is the divine feminine in the tarot deck, okay? And it says here, I am safe and I am divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. So many of you had to, through all that rockiness, come to a place to realize that everything was for a reason, and that in essence that you're going to be safe and protected through the process as you embody your divine Empress energy, okay? Lilith, the first woman, I am the voice of my body and soul, and I choose the life, God damn it, that I desire to live. Ain't nobody finna be telling me. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. Ooh, I love Lilith. I love this because it's like, you ain't finna get me locked in this damn program. I am. I am. Yeah, baby. It was hard for some of you. This right here, this part right here, this part, that part was rough because through the dark night of the soul, it was a shattering to the structures of, you know, needing to fit these roles of passivity and subservience and all of that. Because that was a belief that says that was the way a woman is supposed to be. That is the way it has to be, right? It was so-called order, right? And you guys realize that, hell to the no. You guys start seeing like something wrong with that. Because these people they twisted his two left shoes and no. No, thank you. No, thank you. Right? And then moving on, you got Ayana or Inyana, the Queen of Heaven and Earth. Wow. I have nothing to hide. Ooh, look what's at the center of your reading, you guys, at the heart. I ain't got nothing to hide. I am what I am, damn it. The Queen of Heaven and Earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and I accept all that I am. That was the heart of your whole journey here, is coming to accept yourself. All that you've gone through, the ups and downs, the bruises, the bumpy roads, the so-called failures, you know what I'm saying? Times when you were plugged into religion, times when you was way on to the left, time, you know what I'm saying? Everything that happened to you, everything that made you you at that now moment, you had to kind of realize that I have nothing to hide. I am. And I see and I accept all that I am. Thank you. You guys realize that that is the heart of your journey, and that was going to be the heart of your abundance and prosperity. Because if you can't accept you, then that's going to trickle into everything you do. It's going to trickle into your goals, your aspirations, whatever you're creating, whatever you're trying to manifest. That if you couldn't, and this is not about not growing. So take this with wisdom. This is not saying when we accept all that we are, it's not saying that we cease to grow. It's saying that I accept the totality of who I am as an individual, as a soul, as a personality, where I am on my journey and path. I compare with nothing and nobody. I am on my unique journey. I am who I am, and I am where I am, and I accept that. And I grow on my terms. I grow in accordance to my soul. My soul, my 5D, my higher self knows where my learning curve needs to be. I'm in competition with no one. I compare to no one. I am. That's the heart. That's been the lesson. Hard one. I will add that. I know that's been a hard one because of the programs we come with, the conditioning, the media, the societal, cultural. So, you know, bloodline, Akashic, ancestral, all the stuff that we come with. It's like, oof, that one right there. You're many dark nights of the soul here because people probably abused you, mistreated you, trying to make you feel less than, you know what I'm saying, to the point to where you started to believe it. So as a divine feminine, you had to come out, right? Leading to Yashi Tusago, Lady of the Lotus Born. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. Reconnecting to your body. You realize that your body was also a gift and that it was meant for bliss and not torture, or to be abused at the hands of others. Whether that was physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, mental abuse, verbal abuse, right? Then coming down here, I know you guys can't see down here, but it says Vajra Yogini. Oh God. The essence of all Buddhas. So you guys are yogis. Some of you are yogis, even if you don't know it, because it says the essence of all Buddhas. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. Wow. What I feel with this is like alchemy. Many of you are probably were ascended masters. Maybe you have a lineage connected to that, or yeah, some kind of alchemy here, or ascension. Like this is probably where the ascension kicked in for you guys, okay? Where you kind of went through the dark night of the soul, started waking up, right? Getting unplugged, starting to awaken, okay? Pope Joan, interesting. It says the pontiff of possibilities. The possibilities are limitless because the soul is, boom, I like this. The soul is limitless. Some of y'all know this. Like, I got to let go of these limiting belief systems because I'm the Pope of possibilities, right? I can do whatever. I can create. She look like kind of a relative too. Interesting. To me, I think it's interesting when I look at some of these cards and I'd be like seeing certain people in them and friends, relatives. I'd be like, ooh, what's that about? Why they in this card? You know, it's like, I'm like, I don't know, y'all. That's a whole nother video. Lastly, you guys got Green Tower, the Buddha. See, here's again the Buddha. The Buddha of enlightened action. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart, that soul energy, my heart compels me. Oh my gosh, you guys. Major transformation for the divine feminine that you have gone through on this path to prosperity. So now I'm going to speed it up here for you guys, okay? So I can add these layers. And I'll just go with the intuitive guidance here. Thank you, team. Let's get this moving a little quicker so we can release this reading and video and folks can go on about their day, their Saturday. And if they have to click off, that's fine. I'm gonna put this to the YouTube so that way they can just scroll through it and not have to sit through the whole thing. All right. All right, light team. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Towards the end, I will sift through the Dream Goddess Empowerment to get their final messages. Thank you. Divine Feminine, the collective that I'm tapping into here. Their path, what their journey has been to their prosperity. What's the messages here represented in this reading? From the Priestess of Light. All right, let's do it. Circle of eternal joy. Soul radiance. Healing the heart. Power over difficulty. Lilith, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Reclaiming your power. Going with the flow. Letting go. Cleansing. Receiving is at the heart. Aww. Going with the flow. Letting go is at the heart of your read. Aww. Divine. Oof. Confirmation. You are the divine feminine. I was waiting to see this. Confirmation. The divine feminine showed up in the reading. There you are. There you go, baby. This is a divine feminine reading, and you showed up. Divine feminine, magnetic, baby. Magnetic. Receptive power. Number 7 is significant. You showed up in the reading. Ooh, look, sacred purpose. Oh my gosh. Ooh, precognition. Some of y'all straight up psychic. Psychic ability, future vision. Oh, shucks, this is getting deep. Oh, what we talking on? Wings of light. Oh, look at you. You became something new. Oh, 42 breaking down to a 6. You came back into balance. And 42 may be an age that something significant happened for some of you, where something just really kicked in and changed everything. It may have been at age 42. Okay? Or 6 years ago. Okay? You changed into the wings of light. Oh my God. Let's see what's happening here. Like at the... Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. At the bottom of the deck. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, some of you are on one of these journeys. Oh, I ain't finna talk about it. Twin flames. So, I'll speak on it briefly. My resonance with that card. See, breaking out to a 7, spirituality. Okay. Twin flames is going to represent so many things, okay? At the end of the day, it's you with you. Masculine, feminine, right? Merging that, bringing this back to balance, right? But On the twin flame journey, you can have a twin flame in another body, right? But many of you incarnated with that assignment, but it's for alchemy. Oh, good God. I ain't even gonna get all deep up in here. It is for alchemy because, see, when the twin flame journey is dealing with two individual people, both people have a free will and could violate contract if they're not in alignment, right? So many of you discovered that you were on a twin flame journey, but you also have discovered that you were only responsible for your ascension and your healing and awakening of your balance to your own yin and yang. That was going to merge things back to where they needed to be in your life. It will perpetuate the other person, whether they want it or not, on their individual path, because it's like you're releasing. You alchemize the connection. I hope that makes sense. Because many of you realize, like, you can't, when you have the free will of two people, you can't be going around talking about we supposed to be it just don't work. People have to go their paths, and some are stuck in the matrix, some are stuck in illusion, some are stuck in their shadow. Some and it's not a judgment. I'm just saying some won't. You have to come into alignment with your 5D, your higher self, in order to manifest in a 3D, right? And so some won't do that. They're stuck, okay? So many of you realize, like, oh, I just need to do this for me with me, because in essence, a twin is a reflection of your polar, okay? A twin is an essence of your polar. Usually in the 3D, twin flames are extremely opposite in the 3D, okay? That's usually what it feels like. They're usually so different than each other. They're so different, okay? Because it's about alchemizing these polar sides to who you are, right? But sometimes one of the people won't do the work. But for you divine feminists, because you showed up in the reading, divine feminine showed up, masculine didn't. This is a divine feminine reading, okay? Masculine is in this deck as well, okay? So that tells me that you as a divine feminine had to alchemize. You dealt with that. You released your attachment to the story. You released all these fantasies, illusions, and attachments to it. You're like, that may not be the purpose. This may not be about that. This may be so that I could awaken. I may encounter them so that I could wake the fuck up. So I can alchemize my own pain and deal with it and release them, right? Because they have to go their journey. They have to do their work. We can't do that for them, okay? That's one of the major lessons I've learned. So you guys are here. Some of y'all don't even know it. I wonder if some of y'all star seeds and light workers and don't know it. Healing the earth. So you might be earth angels, okay? The power to give and receive. Look at her. She's grounded. She's got her spine against trees, are some of the wisest consciousness on the earth, okay? And she discovered something and she's channeling. And some of you realize, like, that was a part of why you even incarnated, and that you embodying all these parts of you is going to be the ticket to your prosperity. Some of you had to come to accept that as you aligned. This is where your prosperity would be found. That you were here on a mission, that your soul decided to incarnate with this kind of mission. So you probably have gone round for round. Anybody that's on a twin flame carnation, you's old soul, okay? You done this a lot of times. Only those that have I don't want to get into that, because not everybody has a twin flame journey. Not everybody carnated that way, okay? Those are assignments on a high level, and not everybody has to cooperate with it, even if they are assigned it, okay? Wow. Deep, y'all. So anyway, whew. Twin flames at the bottom of the deck. Jesus Christ. So this is what we got. Circle of eternal joy, soul radiance, healing the heart, power over difficulty. You mastered something there. You're going with the flow. Divine feminine is showing up. Honoring the divine feminine. You're honoring your femininity in your body. You came to realize that you had to honor your femininity, your body. Sacred purpose, Buddha, enlightenment. So many of you connected to your spirituality. Like I said, many of you are psychic and you don't know it. Okay, you ain't got no official papers on it, but that ain't got nothing to do with it. Okay, it's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then the wings of light. Let's see, something new. So healing energy. Yeah. My God. You've owned your individuality. You found joy. Circles of eternal joy. Timeless dance of life. So many of you learned how to enjoy being yourself, where maybe you rejected yourself before. Maybe you just didn't like how weird and eccentric or different that you were, because people, made you feel bad about that. People had a tendency, because that's what people do on the low vibration. I'm gonna just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? If you're you're different, you know what I'm saying, it's not in alignment with their belief systems, then people typically either abuse, try to oppress, or downplay or tease anything that they don't understand. Okay? Or agree with. So, but you have learned to find joy in it. Okay. Phoenix rising. Oh my God, I just caught that. Oh shit. So yeah, look at her. Egyptian roots. I believe many of you have some Egyptian roots, and I'm saying that because I see Egypt a lot in these cards. The precognition, the divine feminine, soul radiance, Egyptian roots. Isis, Cleopatra, Bast, Nefertiri, Enoxenum. Those are actually real. I know people go, is that? Yeah. Soul radiance, you rose. Look at that. Powerful. Self-love. Oh, see, I told y'all. It's right on top of the Empress. The Empress of protection. So you guys went on the journey to self-love. You heal your heart. She looked like my relative too. Oh my gosh, what the hell? It's crazy, man. Okay. And Lilith help you reclaim your power. And the message I'm getting with this is, see, Lilith was actually the first woman. I'm not going to get into a teaching about that. But for many of you, Lilith helped you. Look at Home Chick in this card right here. The power over difficulty, reclaiming your power over challenges and transformations. The energy of Lilith has been supporting you on this journey. Like, no, I am. Right? I love this for y'all. Whoever this is for. Okay? Whoever. Okay? Going with the flow is at the heart. This is beautiful. She kind of look like me from the side. This is beautiful. Oh. She look like me too. Divine feminine, baby. In his house. Okay, let's keep pushing. I'm having too much fun here, right? Powerful. All right, light team, let's get, so they can understand this in 3D from tarot. What is this looking like for them right now in terms of their journey for the divine feminine to their prosperity? From the tarot, what is this looking like? Everything that we've gotten so far, these messages, these processes, these growth developments here, the energies that's been supporting them and surrounding them. Now in tarot, what does this look like in their 3D? What does it look like? Show us what it looks like for them. The divine feminine, okay? That's resonating in this reading. Their journey to their prosperity. What is this looking like for them? What is this looking like for them, light team? What is this looking like? Thank you all that's coming in or that's still here. I appreciate you. Hope you're getting some good messages or some confirmation for you as divine feminine, if that's what you resonate with. And again, divine feminine, you can be a male, okay? Because it's all about energy here. It's all about energy. So there, you can be a male that is operating or living in primarily their divine feminine, okay? So I just want to keep saying that. You can. It actually is a possibility. So you just have to take what resonates here. It's not insulting or anything because this is just energy. We all have both, okay? Okay. But divine feminine showed up in her own reading. So that's how I know it's confirmation. Because it's a divine feminine reading. And she showed up. In the very same deck, we have divine masculine. So that's telling me that, yeah, this is so. All right. All right. Tiger is significant for some of you. I just heard that as I looked over at the twin flames. The totem animal tiger. You may, have a totem animal of a tiger, and you can call on the energy of a tiger, like to assist you right where you're at in your journey, okay? Regarding your prosperity, your journey to prosperity here. All right, thank you, team. Love, oh, wow. Wow. The Lovers came out as your leading card, you guys. Wow. And the Lovers is Gemini energy. It doesn't have to be a Gemini, but it's about the yin and the yang. It's about a choice in love. It's about partnerships. And so you guys have realized that love is a choice, partnerships are a choice, and that you need to be your authentic self so that you can align with love that is suitable for you. That being in your authenticity, right? Having that joy from your authentic self helps you to attract healthy choices, healthy love choices, healthy partnerships, and balance to your own yin and yang energy. That's powerful. Strengthening bonds. All right. Ace of Pentacles here. Earth energy is on the deck now. So as the Phoenix rising with soul radiance here, many of you are realizing that you are rising from ashes, and that as you continue to walk and embody love and embrace gratitude, right, you will attract and create strengthening bonds, tangible opportunities in a 3D that is suitable for you. In this deck, this Ace of Pentacles looks just divine, right? Divine, surrounded by all that light and flowers. And you realize that as your soul radiance rises from the ashes, continue to love yourself and walking in that love and gratitude, that you will always be able to manifest and create opportunities. Okay? The universe will match you, basically. Okay? The Hermit, another major arcana. Seek. Many of you are realizing that as you seek your inner light, your inner truth, to self-love, to realizing that you are protected, that as you go within and seek, that you'll always find this. You'll always find the connection to the source of love within yourself, and you'll always feel that sense of protection as you connect to yourself, to Earth, to Gaia, meditate. go within, that you'll sense it. You'll actually feel it no matter what kind of surroundings you have, right? Many of you have realized this, that that's where your power was found, right? Powerful. Solar plex. Oh, good God Almighty. Oh, this is confirmation. I'm about to fall out my chair. Oh, okay. Solar plex, baby, with Lilith and power over difficulty. I can't make it up, you guys. This is the power center of the body, of the chakra systems. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm just saying. Like, y'all got empowered, right? Like, you realize that you had to tap into your solar plex energy, that you had to empower yourself, that you had to step into your own identity, your own uniqueness, and your own value, and realize that you have the power. You do, right here. Solar. I have the power. If you haven't already, you're about to. You're about to, okay? I am the first woman. I am Lilith. And I am the voice of my body. And so I choose the life I want. I choose. Many of you had to liberate yourself from people that was always trying to dictate your choices. I choose. Thank you. I choose. I ain't got a nothing. I choose. I choose. I choose. Right? That you had the right to it. You know what I'm saying? That it wasn't wrong. That you had a right to that as your divine self. Okay? And I'm going to share something later on, a short video that's going to further confirm this part of this reading. I ain't going to get into that. But, yeah. Okay? Going with the flow. All right. Your ships are coming in. The Three of Wands. Now we have more fire on the deck. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, taking the lead. Okay, so you're going with the flow, but you're taking the lead. Okay, this is at the heart of your reading. Accepting who you are, going with the flow of shit, taking the lead. Your ship's coming in. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Your ship's coming in. You fencing the, you know what I'm saying? It's like you realize, like, I'm just gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna cleanse my energy. I'm gonna receive what is presented by the universe. Right? I'm going to receive, as I be myself, as I go with the flow, opportunities that are in alignment with me will be presented. I'm finna go on down. You know what I'm saying? Finna go on down the path. Right? Powerful, you guys. So that's what it's looking like. So some of you are being given some opportunities as I am speaking. Okay? For some of you, it's as I am speaking. It's as I'm speaking. Y'all, divine feminine, whoever's represented in this reading, something is about to be presented to you. An opportunity that you've been meditating on, setting intention, using law of attraction, affirmations. You've been doing the inner work, and it's actually about to show up in a 3D. And I'm saying that because above it, we got the Ace of Pentacles, baby. We got the Ace of Pentacles. So something, I'm just kidding, y'all. Something's about to present in the 3D. Not once upon a time, hopefully someday, maybe. No, something is about to present in the 3D if it hasn't. An opportunity right here. This Three of Wands. It's about to happen in 3 days, 3 weeks, something like that. Okay? Ooh, as you just go with the flow. Lordy. I'm digging this so far. I'm so happy for you guys. Because I know this journey of the divine feminine. I know what it's like. Because I'm a divine feminine. So I can relate. So let's see here. Ooh, the moon. So see, the divine feminine, right, has helped you to deal with your subconscious, to look at your inner fears, to confront your fears. Right? Also, what I'm picking up is as equally so to tap into your own intuition. Right? Your own fears, about your body, your own insecurities, the things that people have done to you, the things that, what I'm picking up here is like, you see how this looks small here and then it's the same person and he's big, he's small. And what I'm picking up just intuitively from people trying to make you feel small, from people that try to make you feel like you were less than, from people who are trying to make you feel like you are not as good, and though technically you're this, but they try to make you feel like that, right? You faced it. You confronted that, like, that's an illusion. I don't think so. Right? Even where you felt that way, you're like, that's an illusion. That's a program. That's the conditioning. I don't think so. Divine Feminine kicked in and said, I don't think so. Right? Confronting those fears, those illusions, those delusions, those projections from others in terms of your body with Lady of the Lotus born. In terms of your sexuality, your sensuality, your femininity. Like, I am, and I am what I am, and I deserve to receive love, bliss. You confronted it, even though it was scary, because you were always used to that. You were used to this. You were used to feeling small. You were used to being bullied, pushed around, squelched, condescended upon, silenced. But then you looked at it. I don't think so. I am the Divine Feminine. Okay. Ooh, 8 of Wands. So I told y'all I was coming fast. So y'all thought I was just saying something. The 8 of Wands is fast movement. It's communication energy. It's movement. It's fire. Okay. Fire element. The moon, I want to say, is water. What's the moon? I want to say, I be getting some of these majors mixed up. The moon might be Piscean. I have to double check that. I think it's a water energy. But this is fire, success and growth, right? Ha ha ha. I told y'all it was going to come through your purpose. I told you at the beginning. Fast movement is coming through your sacred purpose, baby. Your success and growth is coming through your sacred purpose. Quickly, though. See, 8 of Wands is fast. It's fast energy. So you guys are about to get wind of something. I promise you this. If you are truly resonating with this reading, if this is you as the Divine Feminine truly showing up in this reading, something is about to be offered. I don't know what exactly. I just know it is because we got that pentacle. We got that ace. Right? Now we got 8 of Wands. Fast. Ooh. Some of y'all are just growing at accelerated rates. Right? Out of the blue sky. Like, it seems like it's out of the blue sky. But when I'm picking up with the whole reading, it's like, but no, it is really not. It only looks like that on the surface. It's been a very long journey. Right? The next one, we got sadness and isolation. See, look at 3 of Swords, precognition, possibilities. So many of you are ending cycles of sadness and isolation because now you're tapping into your psychic abilities, right? Realizing that you're limitless. Realizing that you can heal and let go of all, that's this air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and that in the future, you have learned that I have psychic ability. I have intuitive ability here. I can overt and bypass a lot of unnecessary 3 of Swords if I follow my precognition. Instead of listening to people that are going to lie to you, that I have that power. It may show up in a dream. It may show up in a sense in any way. And if I follow my precognition here, I'll get a vision of the future. Ain't nobody going to be able to pull no wool over my eyes. Woo! Oh, they can fake the fraud all they want. If I decide to follow my ability here, I will see straight through it. And then I will walk past it and realize that, with this Pope Joan here, possibilities are limitless. I ain't got to settle for nothing. The possibilities are limitless because my soul is limitless. I have precognition. I don't have to choose paths, situations, places, and things that my vision has shown me is going to lead me here. I don't have to. Not to appease anybody, not for the sake of doing something, having something. No. I will alchemize this and rise, like in this deck here. Okay? It happened, it hurt, but look at this person. I'm ascending. Right? So you guys have gone through it. I knew that. I was like, no, they've gone through it. We got three. So you guys have been through a lot of third-party situations with cheating motherfuckers and lying motherfuckers, and you know what I'm saying? You've gone through a lot of that. People putting you in stuff, lying to you about stuff, you know what I'm saying? And but now you're overcoming it with the solar here. Yeah. Going in with the Hermit. Confronting things here. You know, yeah. And lastly, Wings of Light. We got Choose Your Battles. The 7 of Wands. Ooh. So you guys had to learn how to stand your ground in terms of who you were, but you also had to learn, this is more fire energy, you had to learn what's worth fighting for. What's worth fighting for. Okay? With Wings of Light becoming something new and following your heart here with the Green Terra, you guys had to learn, like, not everything is even worth fighting for. And, you know, standing your ground in terms of how you feel in your soul, right? Boundaries. You guys realize, like, okay, I will, like Superman right here, like, I will stand my ground. Don't try it. Don't try it. But you also realize that, yeah, some stuff ain't even worth my time. Because I'm becoming something new. And I'm going to follow my heart. Some things is just going to keep you in a constant battling energy. That's just not even worth it at the end of the day. That's been a part of the journey. Knowing how to discern that. Is this worth? Is it? Or is it just something designed to keep me constantly needing to fight, wasting my damn time? Where I could be becoming something new, flying on my wings of light, following my heart. That's been a part of the Divine Feminine's lesson, right? Not just romantically, I mean in a whole sense, in every sense, you guys, every sense. The Three of Swords represent betrayal of all kinds. It ain't just love or romance. It's people, family, friends, bosses, roommates, co-workers. It's anybody that was about that bullshit. I'm sorry. Woo! At the bottom of the deck, we got the 5 of Wands. I knew it. I was waiting to see this. Look at this. The bottom of the deck, five of Wands. Competition, conflicts, constant challenges with motherfuckers and bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you realize, like, no, because I am the magician. I'm finna to manifest my ass right on up out of here, and I'm about to put that shit to death. Kapow! As the Divine Feminine, like, I don't think so. I'm going through a death and rebirth, transformation, scorpionic energy, manifesting. I'm the motherfucking magician. I'm creating. I ain't got time for this. Y'all got me twisted in life. Right? Divine Feminine had to learn that. Like, no, I'm not going to do this. I don't know. No and no. No. I am releasing. The Death card. Death and transformation. Put an end to it. Unnecessary stuff. See that? Look at that. His shield right here. It's like, no, I'm good. We finna put that in. I don't fight. I don't have to. I rule. I create. I design. I manifest. I manifest. I have all the elements. Oh shit, Divine Feminine, go on with yourself. Whoever y'all is out there that's showing up here and that's here reading. Okay. All right, now let's keep it pushing. Where am I at, team? Whew, it's been a long one. All right, let's get your last two here so they can get going. Thank you, team. Thank you, those of you who are here. Divine Feminines, your journey to your path to prosperity. Also, I'm getting a message now that many of you, if you haven't realized it yet, you're realizing or will that you have to allow yourself to come out of sadness and isolation by following your intuition here with your psychic abilities. Though you have gone through a lot, right? You're going to follow that intuition to realize, like, okay, alchemize all that happened, and then create and align with stuff that's going to be better suited, but that you don't have to stay. You don't have to stay in the silence. Or, I mean, sorry, sadness. Ooh, some of y'all silence. I said silence. Ooh. Ooh. Some of y'all need to probably just speak your truth in a unique way, okay? Maybe that's something. Because I see that blue throat chakra. Okay. Wow. This is, whether you guys know it or not, it's actually a very positive reading. It's a very transformative reading. It's a very interesting and intriguing reading, actually. As the Divine Feminine, you've had a very unique, long journey here, if you're resonating with this story. And you've gone through a lot. But now in your season is about to actually shift. Totally different. It's about to look totally different. That's what I'm picking up. It's about to look way different than what it's been in a long time. Different kind of people in your life, different kind of surroundings, different kind of vibes, more supportive energies, more peace. Yeah. A strong sense of self is coming through for those of you who are resonating with this reading here. So you're about to be surprised. And look, as I cut this deck, look what I see. You're finding you're happy. 4 is a foundation card. This would, to me, represents like the 4, either the 4 of Wands in the tarot deck, which is all about foundation, stability, safety, security, happiness. Right? And a happy family could mean anything to you. Okay? It doesn't have to be traditions. But you're creating your happy world, your happy environment. Okay? That's what it's about to shift into. If it hasn't already for some of you, it may have already started. Hold on, guys. Da sa sa se so ama da sa sa se so. All right, you guys, let's do it. Whew, thank you, team. Let's get the messages for the beautiful souls here. Those are resonates in this reading for the Divine Feminine, their journey to prosperity. With their journey to prosperity. All right. Love, we got the second chakra, the sacral chakra. So you guys are balancing your sacral energy You're realizing that that needed to come to balance, or who you give your sacral energy to, being on top of the Lovers. Okay, as a part of your path, you realize that though there's nothing wrong with sex, though you don't have any judgments about sex or any certain belief systems, you do realize that you have to be careful with your sacral energy and who you're choosing to share that sacral sexual energy with, and you're using it as creative power. Okay, here's the first chakra. So you're getting grounded to strengthen bonds. Your root chakra, finding a strong sense of self as the phoenix rising. Okay. And Ace of Pentacles, I mean, that confirms it. Ace of Pentacles is earth energy. This is dealing with the root chakra, earth energy. So many of you are manifesting. Archangel Michael is helping you to ground in your opportunities here. And here's the Magician again. So you guys went within to tap into, with this Hermit energy, to manifest, okay? Self-love for the self, falling up in love with yourself here. Wow, look at that. That Empress energy. Oh, you manifested the Empress, Jesus Christ, which is the divine feminine in tarot. Okay. Then we got walking away. See, look at that, on top of the solar plex and power. Oh, I'm done. The reading's over. I'm fencing to go, okay? Because what the hell? I can't make it up. You guys have gotten the power to walk away. Solar plex. Power over difficulty here. In your Lilith energy. Straight up. I am the voice of my body and soul, and I choose the life that I desire to live by walking away from bullshit and reclaiming my power. Oh, this is deep. Oh, I'm done. I'm so done. I'm done, y'all. Light team, come on now. Come on. Oh, walking away. Look, oh, she look like my sister's name. She look like my cousin. I'm telling you, these cards are weird. I'll be tripping off that. Door to value. These cards keep coming out. What is that? This is how I know it's confirmation too, you guys. Every time, like if I keep shuffling decks, whole nother day, shuffling, saging the cards, shuffling stuff, and the same cards come out, that tells me that it's a predominant message. It's predominant. It's screaming. Okay? You realize that the door to value is taking the lead. That your onesie wands, your opportunities is coming on ends, right? Oh, wait. This says door to romance. Hold up. Oh shit. Okay. I'm going to stop. I'm going to be good. Okay. So you're taking the lead over your romantic life too, right? Love life. By going with the flow, taking the lead, right? Accepting yourself, your authenticity, by cleansing your heart of the past. And I say that because the Three of Swords is right up under it. It's below it. So like you, like cleansing your heart, uncaging your heart, right? Taking the lead because your ships are coming in. Right? Letting go of the old. Letting go of what no longer serves. Letting go. Cleansing and receiving. The door to romance. Ooh. So, look. I said the Pentacle is coming in. So, for some of y'all, you guys got a combo. Divine Feminines. Some of you are getting some love opportunities that's going to be presented if that's what you're interested in. As well as like some financial opportunities, because this is a prosperity reading. Okay. The Temple Path. I knew it. That came out. The Temple Path. So look it. Okay. The Divine Feminine. I knew it. I was waiting for this. So Divine Feminine realizes this. That's why it's connected to her. She knows what path she's on. She understands. Right? So the temple path, you realize that through your, whatever this means for you, okay, because everybody's going to be a little different, whether it is, you're awakening, ascending your consciousness, you're practicing some form of a spirituality, meditation, whatever this means for you, just an evolved path, right? This is empowering you to confront whatever you need to. This has been empowering you to face any illusions and delusions and subconscious fears. This has empowered you to align with your divine feminine, your 5D, your higher energy. This is what's empowering you to find your bliss and connect to your body in a healthy way. Look at all this green, right? The temple path. Many of you realize or will, like, that's the key to keeping this kind of going and in alignment. Whatever that means for you, though, okay? 3 representing mind, soul, body. 12, breaking down to a 3, okay? Alignment, right? Oops, sorry. Sorry. Wow. Okay. All right. Oh, see, look at this. Envy. This keeps coming out. So divine feminine, you have to realize this, okay, if you don't already. I know nobody likes to have to deal with this and hear this, but it's a part of it, the growth, okay? So you will deal with those that are envious of your sacred purpose. You will deal with those that are envious of your success and growth. You will deal with those that are envious of your liberation. Because it says here, let me see what the bottom, the essence of all the Buddhas. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. Your ability to alchemize your spirituality, your ability to liberate yourself. You will sense and feel an envious energy, okay? That's something many of you have faced. Yep, throat chakra, there it is. That is something many of you have faced a lot of on this journey. You've suffered at the hand of that. People spitting venom at you, right? Constantly, in every which way they can. Whether they creating fake profiles, every which way they can, okay? Spitting out envy and even trying to disguise it. When people are in that energy, they're low vibrational and they're hell-bent, you know what I'm saying? They're sneaky and they're hell-bent because they're envious. And that's a toxic, low vibrational energy, man. But when people are wrapped up in that, it causes them to do all kind of dumb shit. Oh, I'm going to report your channel because I'm envious. Though I'm trying to pretend like that's not why, right? Oh, I'm gonna, say this because I'm envious. Though I'm trying to pretend like that's not why. You know what I mean? It's hidden sometimes. But in essence, at the core of it, it's envy. The divine feminine, one of the lessons in the path is alchemizing that, right? We don't have to attach to it. We ain't got to judge and go on a whole get caught up, but being able to recognize it, okay, and understand what that is, and then just kind of like, okay, keep with your growth and success, right? And use that as liberation, like alchemize that energy. Like, it's showing me what I don't want. Contrast. It's showing me the kind of people that I don't want in my life. Contrast. It's showing me the kind of vibrations I don't want around me in my inner circle. Contrast. It's showing me what I don't want to be. I don't want to become like that. I don't want to operate and be envious of people. I don't want to be envious of somebody else's victory and success. I don't want to be envious of someone else's beauty. I don't want to be envious of someone else's creation. I don't want to be envious of someone else's abundance and blessings, because in essence, everybody has access to the same things if everybody's willing to do the same work for themselves. There's an abundance of resources. I don't need to be envious of someone else's beauty. I don't need to be envious of someone else's success. I don't need to be envious of someone else's spirituality, creativity, personality. So it shows you as a divine feminine, like, okay, this is a reminder of what I don't want to be. how I don't want to behave, how I don't want to conduct in my life. And it shows me where I need boundaries at. Okay, if I feel this energy, I know that they don't need to be my BFF. Straight up. I don't care how they smiling from here to kingdom come. If I feel that energy, I know they don't need to be my BFF. If I sense that energy every time I'm around them and the conversations always is about them and they got to one up and govern the whole conversation, oops, there it is. I know I don't need to be. I ain't got to judge it. It just gives me a gauge like, oh, this is what this is. Send them love and light. Oh, there it is. I was waiting for it. The man holding heart that broke yours. Right? Whether it's a guy or a girl, but it is a masculine. Right? Being at the bottom of the reading here, many of you faced many heartaches, many betrayals. Okay? And you're releasing it. You're releasing it because you're aligning with, through your precognition down here, you now have learned the lesson, right? Because you're releasing that so that you can align to and attract a man that is truly have a heart versus people who don't. A man or a woman that truly has loving energy and wants to share that loving energy with you. Not just lust, not just sex, not just stuff, not just things, not just surface, but someone who's emotionally mature and connected to their own heart. That is connected to their own heart, not disconnected from their heart. So they can't even give nothing because they disconnecting as fuck. Right? You're releasing that. Divine Feminine, through your psychic ability, you're learning how to discern what's going to be proper for you. And that's really important. It really, 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 really is. Okay? It's a difference between chemistry, attraction, and compatibility. Totally different. Fifth chakra, throat. I knew the throat was kicking up. I knew it. Throat chakra, Archangel Gabriel is helping you all here to learn how to choose your battles. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to speak up and speak your truth. Right? Know when you need to say something. Many of you are learning how to speak up and not letting people silence you because they don't want to hear it. They don't want to deal with it. They feel like it's an inconvenience. Right? An inconvenience to hear your truth or hear what's true, right? Many of you are learning to speak up, but you're equally learning how to govern when that's necessary and when sometimes, like it says, choose, and it's not even worth it. Like, you'll do what you need to do, but you're learning like, okay, is this the higher path? Is this going to assist me in a higher vibrational way, or if it's going to end up toxic? I'm going to follow my heart and speak when I feel like I need to. I'm going to choose my battles because I'm becoming something new. I'm not who people thought I was. I'm not the old versions of me that people rather I be. Right? Ooh. Bottom of the deck, the door to spirit, and the garden gate. The garden gate, your path to your happy, your bliss, your abundance. Look at this. Broken heart. It was the broken heart that perpetuated the divine feminine on her awakening. The broken heart. 9 times over. The broken heart that perpetuated her door to spirit. The broken heart that perpetuated her garden. her path to her garden, okay, and her happiness, the door to her personal happiness, believe it or not, going through all that. Wow. All right, let's get your last messages here, and I'm going to sift through these for you guys. Light team, thank you for this reading. Guide, Source, Gaia, this was powerful. Dream goddesses, what are the final messages for the divine feminine? What are the final messages for the divine feminine that resonates with this reading? What are the final messages? Divine feminine's journey, path to prosperity. Divine feminine's journey, path to prosperity. The divine feminine's journey, path to prosperity. The collective that's resonating with this reading. The divine feminine journey to her prosperity. All right. One more shuffle and let's do it. Okay. Divine feminine. What's the messages? Goddesses. Give it to us. Divine feminine. That one flipped. Is there anything else or is that it? Light team. Dang, y'all see that? I don't know if y'all... Shit, they're falling on certain cards, y'all. What the hell is going on here? Oh, this is tripping me out. Anything else? They are selecting cards, you guys. This is weird. Okay, I'm just gonna stop right there because I'm tripping out a little bit. Because anyway, okay, I'll roll with it. So we have Ishtar, goddess of love, fell over here on love, right? We have goddess of alchemy over here with walking away and solar plex. We have volcano goddess over here with the door to romance and taking the lead. Then we have Athena, goddess of wisdom, down here with wings of light and choosing your battles. Oh my God. Okay, so here's your final messages, you guys. So Ishtar, goddess of love. It is safe to shine at your full wattage, just as the star of Venus illuminates the night sky like a mighty spotlight upon you. You don't have to beseech attention. You are an irresistible magnet by yourself. Admirers and soulmates are enthralled by you. Uphold respectful boundaries. Right over here, I told y'all, boundaries. Activate your fearless sensuality and set the world ablaze. Kapow. One of the final messages there. Okay, goddess of alchemy here on top of walking away and overcoming power over difficulty. Alchemy, I told y'all. Didn't I say that earlier? Where the challenges that you have faced and aced, like a badge of honor. You could not embody your compassion, your depth, or healing capabilities without them. There is an innocent part of you that has never been hurt or harmed and is still intact because, and here it is, the divine feminine has faced the dark. You can now stand in your full luminosity as a force to freaking be reckoned with. Pow. Boom. Dang, no. All right. Volcano goddess, you have been gifted, whoever you are. Over here with the dang on God, going with the flow and the queen of heaven and earth taking the lead and door to romance. It says you have been gifted enormous vitality. Woo! Use your life force wisely, dear. and for the good of all people. Your every word and deed set this world ablaze more than you realize. Let your love overflow like lava from your fiery spirit and create new worlds in the service of passionate love and inspired creativity. Goodness gracious. Ooh, some of y'all feisty, and you're attracting that now in your love life. Athena, the goddess of wisdom. Now this is pertaining to choosing battles and the dang on following your heart. See, wisdom, I told y'all, and your throat chakra. Okay. So it says, stand your ground. Boom. Stand your ground. Dun, dun. Stand your ground upon the Mount Olympus of your strength. While you remember success is your birthright. You have a right. You have the fortitude, stamina, and strategy to stand toe to toe, baby. Toe to toe, toe to toe, toe to toe with the best of them. No one can intimidate you. Claim your space with majesty and grace, and ensure your voice. Throat chakra. Ensure your voice is heard. Bam. And that's the way to cook your crumbles. This concludes the Divine Feminine Journey Path to Prosperity reading.
You can do it. Do what you love. You create your reality. Feed fear a suck-it sandwich. You are a badass.
Divine Feminine, you are a badass. Gone with yourself. I tilt my hat to you. I send you love and light and peace and blessings, and may you receive all of that beautiful loving energy that you have diligently worked so hard to align with and connect to within yourself. May you receive it. May it manifest into your reality, and may you govern it with honor as a part of your divine feminine path. I love you guys. I send you hugs and kisses. Okay? Everything is energy, divine feminine. Balance is key. Live for yourself and be good to yourself. Be true to yourself. Honor yourself, because at the end of the day, it still comes back to you. You are with yourself. Until next time. Oh, sorry. I do this every time. Love and light. Oh, snaps. Love and light, you guys. Have a good day. You're very welcome. I will upload this, you guys, to the YouTube here. But I'm going to let you guys look at your beautiful selves real quick. This is you, Divine Feminine. Here you are. Go on with yourself, y'all. Shine, okay? Go on with yourself. Your magnetic receptive power, baby. You are the Divine Feminine. Own that shit. Okay? Hugs and kisses, you guys. Love and light, and namaste.